Hello, I'm Toycat, and recently I had to load up about a dozen or so seeds for a unrelated Minecraft seed video, and as a result of this, I saw a bunch of very average looking Minecraft seeds. In fact, one of those average looking seeds was this one right here. On the surface, it seems like it's just a normal-ish Minecraft seed that maybe is special because it has a ravine by spawn, but let me tell you, as I explored this more, and as I saw more in that video, I realized this is one of the most stunning seeds that breaks so many different rules about what you expect from a Minecraft seed, and it's so good I had to share it with all of you, which is what I'm doing in today's Seed Sunday video, which I hope you all do enjoy. You can, as always, like the video if so, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets know you do enjoy these sorts of videos. And if you want to know how to get this exact world for yourself, which right now you're not going to be too motivated to, but believe me, later on you will, type in the seed you see on screen right now, and if you do that, you'll spawn just over here on a bit of a plains biome surrounded by mountains, which, you know, is kind of nice by itself. But the interesting thing about this is it immediately starts to break the normal flow of Minecraft, because, for instance, there are already pumpkins by the spawn, right? You just have to climb that mountain. But what if I said there were two patches of pumpkins, something that you have to find somewhere in the Minecraft world yourself, right next to the spawn? You can find pumpkins here, and if you want to climb a mountain for them, you can as well. But two sets of pumpkins literally at spawn, allowing you to have pumpkins and therefore carve pumpkins and stuff really, really fast. As well as that, there is sugarcane by the spawn, so another resource that you have to find in the world usually, where, you know, somewhat easily, somewhat trickily. You can find that right by the spawn as well. And then also there's a ravine right here, which is kind of nice by itself, but Minecraft seeds with ravines, you know, they're not entirely rare. But what if I said it was actually basically two separate ravines? It's really one ravine which like splits via a river, but it looks like two entirely separate ravines, and this one goes for a mountain, which means, get this, it goes all the way from up here all the way down to Y11. This is one of the deepest ravines you'll ever see, and as a result, it's got one of the best accesses to caves at the spawn if you really want that, because again, as you can see, there is you know, direct access to jump all the way down, fall into the water, which means you can do this in survival, and you can be at this layer if you want to start mining immediately, a layer which has a cave with some flowers inside of it too. But as well as that, it means you can mine from the surface and get a bunch of coal and iron very, very, very easily, literally at the spawn. So something that's meant to take you maybe 10 minutes is saved immediately by the spawn. But again, this isn't selling you yet. You're like, you know, those things are good, but they're not amazing, right? Two ravines at the spawn is handy, but it's not everything. And that's why I encourage you to head in the direction of the nearest village, or you can check my coordinates in the top left, because if you head in this direction, you'll find a very nice wide open plains biome that eventually ends in, of course, a Minecraft NPC village. And it's interesting because just to the south of this village, there's another ravine, not necessarily worth checking out, but 3 ravines that close to spawn is pretty great by itself. And then this village has a blacksmith chest, which is amazing because inside of these you can find Minecraft's best loot, in this case including a full set of armor minus the helmet, an iron sword, and then you can make a helmet if you want to, or a bucket, or you can make some shears to turn those pumpkins into a real thing. Either way, the choice is yours, and it's amazing. This is a really great, really big village to have this close to spawn. But again, by itself, it's like, okay, that's nice, 3 ravines and then a village. What if I said there's a 4th ravine going through this village, and one of the houses literally has its house like perched on top of it? You might say, yeah, well, still we're not going amazing, right? Like, okay, these are good things, but how great is it? Well, what if I said this is a thing? Just to the north of the village, so this close to spawn, we find Minecraft's rarest biome, the Mushroom Islands. So the thing that makes this so amazing is Mushroom Islands are meant to be island biomes you find in the middle of oceans, but if you get lucky and if something goes a bit wrong, like it has right here, the biome will generate, instead of being the beautiful Mushroom Islands that you expect and imagine in your minds, sometimes you can find it like this, literally encroaching upon another biome. So it's a spruce taiga biome going right into a mushroom one, meaning if you want to find mushrooms, if you want to eventually find brown mushrooms from the recent Minecraft update, you can do that right over here, and get this, there's a 5th ravine going through this mushroom biome. So mushroom biomes are amazing places because no mobs spawn here besides the ever useful the mushroom cow. I mean, it's the most adorable Minecraft mob, but it's also amazingly useful. If you have a bolt at all, you can turn it instantly into mushroom stew. You know what? You don't even have to kill the animal, and you get an unlimited amount of mushroom stew. What's not to love about that? I mean, mushroom stew is what not to love about that, but still, it's amazing you get a food source like that, and then you can turn them into brown mushrooms, get a better food. But then there's a ravine over here as well, and this ravine is quite a staggering one, because all you have to do is jump down from here, you know, find some water, of course, first. There is some lava, but not much of it. Jump down into this ravine, and you'll be rewarded instantly, because diamonds are something which can take hours to find. We've done many multiple hour-long survival streams and not found diamonds if you're starting from scratch that way. However, in this ravine, you can see we're at Y11 if you check the top left, meaning that all you have to do is look around here, and what's that? Diamonds. Yes, these coordinates right here, the game gives you diamonds, direct access, which I think is absolutely amazing. Just, you know, again, direct access to, what is this, like 5 diamonds, 6 diamonds? Yes, 6 diamonds in one place, plus some redstone apparently too. But the fact that you get 6 diamonds literally without any mining or looking required is amazing. That is, again, in a mushroom biome too, so there's no risk to you to go here. There's no, oh, a skeleton might spawn. No hostile mobs can spawn in this biome. You just get free diamonds, no questions asked. That's really amazing. But it gets better than this, because it's not just a mushroom biome, which intersects, by the way, with an extreme hills as well. So you get this really, again, look at this view. This is the view you're after in Minecraft. This is the way you want to live your life. You know, had to grind for this view, and by grind for the view, I mean open up a bunch of seeds and then show the best seed to all of you, so you can just go do this by yourself. Look, semantics aside, it's an amazingly huge mushroom biome to have this close to spawn, when biomes are, of course, usually smaller on average. And yeah, the amount of just, again, I think mycelium makes for a beautiful vista. I think the fact that it's filled with the most useful mob in the game is great. And also, you might have spotted this earlier, but the water around here is actually a different color. This is a Bedrock exclusive, but it's a really cool one that was actually made because when the updated quadrant came here, they decided to change the water in each biome, and because mushroom biomes have the rarest occurrence, they have some of the rarest and most interesting water. So if you really wanted to, idea right here, terraform this biome into something else, but because the underlying biome will still be a mushroom biome, the water will look different, and it can be like a cool, oh, how did I do that kind of thing? Because this isn't a particularly hard biome to terraform. I guess cover it up in stone or in dirt or something like that, remove the mushroom stalks, and you've got yourself something that can shock people if you really want to. But get this, right? So this was a really cool thing to find near spawn, but even closer to the spawn is another Minecraft village. So again, Minecraft village seeds, it's not like a hard thing. They made them more common in the Village and Pillage update, but finding a Minecraft seed with lots of villages that are worth using, that's something that's harder to find. So what if I said this village doesn't just have one blacksmith chest, one opportunity to find those amazing sources of iron, or in this case, diamonds, as well as bread. You know, we can make ourselves an iron sword sandwich. That's right, we're keeping to that editing joke apparently. But yeah, actually wait, what else can we make? We've got a third piece of bread. We can have like a diamond Big Mac style sandwich if you really want to, because there's 2 diamonds in there for free, no effort required, plus the diamonds from earlier, which is really nice, I would say. But then even better than this, just over here, what's this? A second blacksmith, which is harder to find in plains. But oh, and what's that? 2 diamonds. You can make a reverse diamond sandwich. Yeah, that's what you can do right here. This sandwich joke is gonna stay forever. It's the best thing. It annoys the editor, which is why it stays forever. So just remember, leave a comment saying I love the sandwiches, keep them up, and then they'll feel compelled to keep on doing it. And if that's not the beauty you want in your world, what is? So speaking of beauty that you want in your world, as well as having a double blacksmith, double church village, which is pretty big, on the shore is like a really good location. You know, beachfront property, who doesn't want that? What we also have over here is a really stunningly flat plains biome. Again, all it takes is filling in like 2 bits of water, and you have all of this to build on with the village next door, with the mushroom biome next door, and also pretty close to spawn as well. But it gets even better than that, because this area is perfect for beating Minecraft, if that's your thing, because we get some above ground lava, which, as we've shown many times before, can be used to do the nether portal trick. If you haven't seen that, you're seeing it on screen right now, I'm sure. So that's a really cool thing by itself. But then just over here, there's another Minecraft village, and this village sucks, but the cool thing about it is, you know, it's the 3rd closest village to spawn. It's not a particularly far distance to go, but you dig down from this village, and you know what you're gonna find? I mean, I hope you know what you're gonna find, but it's a stronghold. A stronghold below a village. How nice. Anyway, so yeah, you can dig yourself straight down from the center of the village, and it's actually not too far to find yourself the end room if you'd really like to. As well as that, you'll of course find chests all over the place. Like this one right here, which is a little bit confusing to say the least. It's 2 emeralds and 3 apples. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that in a stronghold chest, just those 2 things. But yeah, as you can see also over here at these coordinates, there is the end portal. It has 1 IF ender in there, which isn't great, but it's not terrible either. It's exactly what you'd expect. But such an easy to access end portal, you know, literally to get from, you know, underneath the village to here, it was pretty much no work at all compared to the normal stronghold process. It was literally just through there, through a little door over here. Actually, that's the library. Wow, well, there you go. Here's some library coordinates. But this was a really easy stronghold to navigate, and that is a rarity, to say the least. Look at this. I'm back here at the center of the village. The fact that you can do it that easily, the fact that you can get access to all of the stronghold rooms, none of that crazy hassle, etc. Really, really nice. And the fact that that's so close to spawn and close to a flat area, so you can go to the nether, go to the end, do all those things really easily, that makes this a great seed. It's already, you know, broken the standard about what a seed should have, as far as like one useful thing. Good starter seed, good loot seed, good, you know, like biome seeds. It has all those boxes checked as opposed to just one. But guess what? It gets even rarer than that, because if we head back towards spawn, we find another ravine in the shape of like a moon, it looks like. Again, I don't take too much value in most ravines. Also, there's just a random single log of a tree over here, which, again, I believe that's a Bedrock exclusive. It's a very weird one, but fun fact. Anyway, so let's head back to the spawn area, because you might not have appreciated just how flat and wonderful this whole area is. Also, even more pumpkins just over here. Again, pumpkin farm opportunities are great and abundant, but you can see that this spawn, which is just this place over here, you can tell because the pumpkins are in the mountain. The spawn area is actually a lot better than you might expect, even though it only leads you in one direction. It blocks off a direction of the mountains, because all you have to do is follow it this way, follow the plains biome to the right over here, and if you do follow this plains biome, you'll eventually find a tiger. Usually that's a no-go. Most tigers are pretty bad. Most tigers don't contain villagers because the spawn rate just seems to be way lower. But get this tiger doesn't just contain a village. It contains the new rare type of village, which is the 1 in 50 spawn type, the abandoned village. That's right, a new abandoned Minecraft village. They only came back to Minecraft with the last update because they existed before they had to be removed. It was a whole thing, but that exists just over here. And if you want to see one of these for the first time, you can do so as just a side attraction on an otherwise very good seed. Also, tiger biomes are usually where you find pumpkins because their villages just come with a bunch of them. So, just in case you didn't think you had enough pumpkins already, in case you don't just want to start a pumpkin farm with your pumpkins, you want to never have to farm pumpkins, then here you go, you can find more of them. Also, you might have spotted, even crazier than that, is like in the tiger biome on the way here, there are actually more of these pumpkins, just over here, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this seed is just in love with the pumpkins. And just in case these wild coincidences aren't enough for you, somewhat near spawn, just over here, you can see how there actually is a village which spawned in this perfectly tiny plains. Like, again, you can see it really spawned at the very edge of where it could have, which means that as a result, all of the villages and a lot of the village buildings spawn deep into the, the roof forest. And honestly, this is something that should be a glitchy mess, but it looks really well done. It looks like the villagers actually did make some pathways through here, and I don't know why. Like, the old villages would always look like a mess when this happened, but these villages actually fit into the environments in a way that I really like. So yeah, if you've ever wanted to see a roof forest village, this seed has that to offer at these coordinates just over here. If you're curious as to how I got here, teleported by accident, went the wrong way, ended up at something amazing while not even looking for it, honestly. Also worth mentioning, this seed does have naturally spawning swamp villages, which are something that are a pain to get otherwise, so isn't that wonderful? And in the same swamp, which is near the same roof forest, you get a swamp hut. Again, lots of just cool little features that could otherwise be a lot of effort, found very easily over here. But yeah, all the times this seed breaks the rules of what you expect from Minecraft seed, they're pretty good. They're things worth checking out. But the thing that I really am sold on with this being a great seed that I really want to recommend is the fact that it just has these stunning vistas all over the place. Of just like, it has way more plains than you ever normally expect or get on a seed that has other great things, which means that this is going to be a great long-term seed in that way. It has access to a mushroom biome close by spawn, so you don't need to do some weird nether portal nonsense like I've had to do in my Let's Play world. It's just right there, easy to find, easy to do, etc. It's wonderful, right? And because it's got this extreme hills next to it, there are these natural points of vantage of just the beauty of what's going on right here that you don't get otherwise. Also, there's a mega tiger just to the north of it, if that's a biome you like. But if that's a biome you like, then, just saying, you got some other concerns besides a Minecraft seed. But then as well as that, the fact that we've got this area right here, which is perfect for the tiniest bit of work to turn into something that looks like so much more. I just love this seed, and it really inspires me to want to start a big survival thing on it. And I don't know, if you feel the same way, you know the seed. It was at the start of the video. If you don't feel the same way, then I guess this was all a giant trick, wasn't it? This was all me trying to get the watch time out of you by convincing you it was all fake and lies. But no, I really enjoyed this seed, and the fact that, you know, when we go even the tiniest bit, like a few more 100 blocks in any direction, more amazing things show up. That's the sort of thing that encourages me personally. The fact that all of these things come together so nicely alongside a bunch of other things, which, you know, every seed is somewhat likely to have, so we don't mention too much, like, hey, abandoned mine shafts that go underneath giant oceans. These sorts of things are all very interesting to me and are all worth checking out in some way, which is what Seed Sunday is all about, right? This seed was to me interesting and was definitely worth checking out some way, and as a result, I hope you all enjoyed Seed Sunday. Things have been a bit rough in the series recently, but, you know, we're trying something a bit new. If it doesn't work, we'll try some other things new, maybe put the series away for a bit and take it back out. I'm just giving you the heads up now, because I know a lot of people are dedicated to seeing the seeds every week. It's just I really think there is a problem with, like, not everyone needs a new Minecraft world every single week, so hopefully this was a good enough one for you, and if it wasn't, then, I don't know. Sorry. But thank you very much for watching, regardless, because I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.